What's FEMA? FEMA stands for the Federal Emergency Management Agency, which is a United States government agency that helps people before, during, and after disasters. FEMA's mission is to contribute within the federal government to prepare the country for and respond to disasters. That's FEMA. Here are some of the things FEMA does. Response to disasters. FEMA deploys thousands of staff and reservists to disaster areas across the country. Provide resources. FEMA provides resources and information on how to apply for federal assistance during disasters. Offer grants. FEMA offers grants such as Emergency Food and Shelter Program. Provide tips. FEMA provides tips on what to do before applying for disaster assistance, such as taking photos, making a list of damages, and filling an insurance claim. FEMA was established in 1979 by President Jimmy Carter. And this big new, that's nice. It is headquartered in Washington, D.C. and has 10 regional offices across the country. That's the FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency. Okay. What's happening over here? What's happening over here? What's happening over here? Oh, we'll have a little look.
Imagine if you'd been impacted by a major storm, hoping the government, you know, the one that you send your taxpayer funds to.
Oh, the one you pay tax. Oh, okay, that one.
Will aid in your recovery.
Who controls the media space and which stories are told and which stories are believed and which stories land? This is a story that the Daily Wire reported.
Is it he who pays the most money?
Houses with Trump signs outside weren't receiving FEMA aid. Now, the New York Times and legacy media have pushed back on this, but think about how many times in legacy media you read a story, then under analysis and under scrutiny, it's proven that that story was false or fake news.
Yeah, many times. Many times. Many. I can't even count it. Many times. To the point now you don't even trust them. You look at them and go.
What we're probably going to experience now, and indeed what I'm already experiencing as someone whose content is up in a variety of places, like YouTube, for example, is that media spaces that were being conveniently regulated in accordance with the propaganda imperatives of the globalists are now experiencing a little buckle and flex as...
Oh, there's a little bump in the road, is there? What's happening? Oh, what's going on?
as a new power dynamic emerges. You know,
a new power dynamic, I hear you say.
YouTube, even
Silly
just a couple of
cunts.
weeks ago, probably felt happy strangling any content they felt was adversarial to their preferred candidate's message.
Oh, that old chestnut. Look at them, children, look. The animals. Spit on them and walk by.
But now that's changing. So let's have a look at this Daily Wire story that FEMA were
Daily War?
skipping over houses that had Trump signs outside as if it's some sort of Old Testament Red Cross on the door mode.
FEMA? We just read what FEMA does. Eh?
And it's the angel of death.
Suspicious.
Let's have a look.
Breaking tonight, Republican lawmakers now confirming a report that says after Hurricane Milton, a FEMA supervisor told disaster relief workers in Florida to avoid homes with Trump signs in their yards.
What? What? That's weird. Why would you do that? You fucking lizards. Eh? Suspicious, if you may ask me. It's very suspicious, you bastards. FEMA? That's what FEMA's getting. We read what FEMA does. It's all bullshit and lies. It's all bullshit and lies, ladies and gentlemen. Pure bullshit and lies. Blah, 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 blah. That's what it is. Farts in the wind. Diarrhea upon the mountains. It's a sickness.
I mean, if the Trump sign stayed up during the hurricane, is that a further omen of the results that were yet to come? I mean, it's a hurricane.
Ah, man. That how it must have been Trump's fault. Is that what it's going to lead to? Suddenly, all the Trump houses are fine. The houses with the Trump flags are fine, mysteriously. But all those that supported Kamala Harris have all lost their existence. Shut the fuck up, man.
Hurricane with the sign still up.
FEMA says it believes the incident is isolated, and the supervisor who gave the anti-Trump order is no longer in that role. For instance.
Oh, did he get sacked? He's probably in the CEO position, an even better job, earning $500,000 a week or something. Fuck knows what they do with FEMA. Shut the fuck up, man. You biased bastards.
The senior national correspondent Kevin Cork is live in D.C. with what we're learning about this tonight. Kevin, good evening.
Evening, Trace. Quite a story. Imagine if you'd been impacted by a major storm, hoping the government, you know, the one that you send your taxpayer funds to, will aid in your recovery, only to discover that if you support Donald Trump, they're going to ignore you altogether. And that's a...
What's that about? What in God's name is that about? You can't get help. You supported Trump. You supported Trump. You're not getting help. What's that about? People are fucking demented. It's a sickness of the mind. It's affected them to the core, to their soul. Somehow it's affected them. I don't know why. All politicians are the same. They don't give a fuck about you. How about that? How about that? How about that? Pull out in your pipe and smoke it, you fucking crackheads. None of them care. How about that? None of them give a shit about you, you shitter. Who are you? They don't care. Trump, Kamala, fucking Tony Blair, fucking George Bush, whoever the fuck they are. They're all cunts. How about that? You bastard. What the fuck's the matter with these people? They've let this affect their life. Like 4 years is forever. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Shit.
Apparently what happened in the great state of Florida, where a FEMA supervisor allegedly told workers in a message to avoid homes advertising Trump as they canvassed Lake Placid, Florida to identify residents who could qualify for
That's crazy and ridiculous.
Federal aid. And tonight, credit where credit is due,
Ridiculous.
That FEMA official has been removed from her role by the agency.
I would say that the media have to take some responsibility for that, for escalating tensions to a point of such hysteria where a campaign sign outside a door was seen.
A campaign sign outside a door. Ladies and gentlemen, a door. Fuck. Avoid that one. Satan lives in there. What? They worship the devil, didn't you know? What's the matter with these sick, demented bastards? Go seek help. Go seek, you desperately need it. You fucking society up. Go fucking seek the help you need, you bastards.
Seen as some sort of dark impact.
MAGA, make asylums great again. Come on, get in the fucking asylum, you shush. Don't care about your pronoun. Get the fuck in there, you bastard. Get the medicine you need and the help. Psychological. What happened? Yeah, you're loved. What happened? How do you feel about it? What happened? Shut the fuck up.
imperative, some dark symbol of malcontentment. Like, really? Would you imagine that would have been so divisive in election campaigns in the 70s and 80s? Let me know. I weren't in your country. Let me know in the comments in the chat. The media have continually reported that Trump's a Nazi and that Trump supporters are garbage. And so
a glimmer.
In the end, you get to a point where, perhaps understandably, emergency workers say, maybe there's no room at the inn for these guys. Is it that different, too, from during the pandemic period when it was widely reported that people that hadn't been vaccinated oughtn't receive medical assistance?
Yes, remember that? What a silly, silly time we lived in. COVID. What a time.
In a statement to Fox News Digital, a FEMA spokesperson said the agency is deeply disturbed, noting the official who gave the instruction was given no direction to tell teams to avoid these homes. Quote,
see, he took that upon himself. His feelings got hurt. And with his feelings getting hurt, to the point he could not see reason no more. He couldn't reason. He could only see rage, red and fire and destruction. He got to that point of anger and rage that he wielded his power that he has as an official. Corruption, ladies and gentlemen, we're witnessing it. This is corruption. Of the many forms of corruption, this is it. This is another form. Here he is. He wielded his power of office and authority to direct the anger. You sick individual. Get sacked and actually go jail.
while we believe
Hush, you need to be hush.
this is an isolated incident, we have taken measures to remove the employee from their role and are investigating the matter to prevent this from happening ever again.
Here's a denial of that story and then a confirmation of it. Trump's false claim about the federal response to Hurricane Helene. The former president falsely accused the Biden administration of spending disaster funding on migrants, neglecting areas that voted Republican. FEMA fires employee for telling Milton relief workers to skip houses with Trump signs. Okay, so it's one individual. Maybe it's not as...
yeah, what's happening in FEMA? Now, FEMA needs to get investigated, ladies and gentlemen. Get there in FEMA, get in there. Let's have a look what's happening inside FEMA. Open up FEMA, let's have a look inside. Get the cameras inside. What's happening inside FEMA?
Bad as all that. The war against free speech is in full swing. We are the vanguard, bravely fighting back. Rumble's the home of this channel, Stay Free, and a leader in defending the fundamental...
I haven't streamed on Rumble in a while.
Human right of free speech. They've joined X to sue a cartel of advertisers and ad agencies who conspire to block ad revenue from going to the platforms. Recently, they've launched Rumble Premium. This, I think, is going to be a game changer for all of us. It's an ad-free viewing experience.
Well, it's just like YouTube Premium, isn't it? So.
Great perks for viewers and creators. Rumble Premium will give you the ability to dive into your favorite content on your mobile or desktop or smart TV and savor every uninterrupted second of my content. Why don't you upgrade to Rumble Premium today? Support my free speech and the free speech of
Bit of Rumble Premium, ladies and gentlemen,
on this platform. Please go to Rumble now, rumble.com/premium, and if you use the code BRAND, you'll save $10, and Rumble will be aware that our stream is creating great converts. So that's rumble.com/premium.
And the thing is,
brand to save 10.
The thing is, what's going on at FEMA? What's FEMA doing? Why is that? Why did that employee do that? What was that about? What was that about? That was suspicious.